Now, downtown Columbia City continues paying tribute to local military all throughout the month of November. Fox 55's Mallory Beard shows us how even the youth are running with a purpose to keep their family's tradition alive.
That is a course record. That is a course record.
Patient in the cold, Ross Carolus waited hours for both of his sons to cross the finish line.
Spencer is my younger son. He ran the 5K. And Samuel is my older son. He's running the full marathon.
Both Spencer and Samuel, avid runners trying to qualify for the Boston Marathon, didn't know if they'd have a local race to run this year. But the Veterans Marathon and Heroes 5K came as an opportunity when other races faced cancellation. After a traumatic brain injury in the Army, a Columbia City veteran and his family continued their 12-year marathon tradition to honor local military. Excited to see runners beat their times, race organizer Joanne Bird says ensuring the race happened this year was important to her and her husband after stepping back from spearheading the event in 2012 to tend to his injuries.
The results of that injury kind of flash forward 30 years later, and he was unable to actually be the race director and be in charge of the race. So Three Rivers Running was gracious enough to step in and keep the race going.
But Bird says now that her husband is in good health and back to leading the race in his car, the family was able to take the reins again. And so have the runners.
They've come from Mexico City, from the state of Washington. Is a great story. This lady at 70 years old with Parkinson's trying to hit all 50 states. East Coast, Minnesota, Texas.
Bird says runners have come from all over because other races have been canceled due to COVID-19. Over 400 registered for both half and full marathons together, and 125 for the 5K.
I didn't know if we'd have as good a participation, but it seems like it's fantastic.
Lieutenant Colonel Fall says the veteran recognition is overwhelming too.
And a lot of folks will run it in honor of a veteran. You'll see T-shirts that I'm running today in honor of my dad, who was a sergeant in Vietnam, or something like that. So it's a great way to honor the veterans in a positive and exciting and an upbeat way.
In Columbia City, I'm Mallory Beard, Fox 55 News.